So this is the infamous Dinosaur player and our infamous Orcus player facing off. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. Now, this is very interesting because not only are we going to get to see our Dinosaur player squaring off, this is against our Orcus challenger. And our Orcus challenger really tried to carry it home in this tournament. It has been an adventure to watch and track this deck in terms of its success run here. And of course, the fact that you are seeing Nori here, but I mean, this is an oops all Orcus hand. So let's see what we're going to do here. So we're going to see a Fua deploy here. We're going to go ahead and normal the Nori. We're going to go ahead and deploy another Malcharmy here. Now we're going to go ahead and get the Lantern out here, and we're just going to go ahead and get a Scout here. So we're going to go ahead and grab Case of the Canine. We're going to go ahead and grab a Zuna here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and rotate that. Take a peek into the old hand here. Now we have an idea of what our opponent's playing. We also now know that our opponent really doesn't have much of a response here, which means we can play into this if we want. We'll go ahead and make the Ripper here to go ahead and grab up the Jokul. Now, we do not know what's here. Alright, so we're going to see the setting of this. We'll go ahead and Azuna extend down here, grab the Lupus. Go ahead and just pass. Okay, I mean, this was good enough. I mean, we have the conditions set up here. We have the ability to warp in and handle anything, and we've got, you know, the negate on this. I mean, what are we really afraid of here? We see Anva coming to the hand here. All right. We're going to see the negation there, which is really good. So the really funny thing here is, since we know we're playing against a pendulum deck, we can be very mean and, you know, control the pendulum scales, because Misfot actually is just broken for the sense of what we wanted to do here, and this really just puts us into a really good position here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to toss off Hakva. They're going to go ahead and chain Werewolf to get into our hand. We're actually going to lose our Jirac Stego, which, you know, I understand why you have to go with that one. Things would have got a little bit too out of control. You see the Jirac coming down here. Now you're going to see the Lupus loop into action here to probably ruin our day. All right, that's pretty good. And then we're just going to see the end phase here. So we know that we have the Rivalry set. We have the Jirac Megalo here up and running. And Werewolf is actually expired now, but that isn't going to stop Jax from munching up something here, which actually is pretty crazy. You're going to see the Rivalry bringing out the Anva here, which, if this is on special, we can target a card in the field and destroy it. And what, if this card is destroyed in place of Reed, you continue a spell and trap card from your graveyard or banishment face up, which, I mean, okay, we'll go ahead and pop the Werewolf. Now we get to go ahead and rotate into the big guy. And you actually do see the concession here, because unfortunately that there really is nothing that he could do there. I mean, you can try to rotate it around and try to spin it, but like, it was just, it's a very unfortunate thing, because, you know, the canine monster, I don't even think our opponent knows we're playing Orcus at this point. The canine cards just, oops, ate that all up. Now, I do see that we do have Rising here. Our opponent is going to have one Ash Blossom interaction, but I mean, we have Melody, we have Rising, we have full Jirac sub-combo back here to go ahead and cook through this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to Ash the Rising. It's probably the best potential thing here, cutting us off of one search, but now we're free to make our board. So now you're going to see the scaling of Misfa, and now we can go crazy. Rotate up into Warzone. If you don't know, Warzone actually adds any dinosaur, sea serpent, or worm. But one has to go to the hand, one has to go to the banish, and one has to go to the graveyard. That's why you're actually able to troll your opponent with Stego here, so you can do your thing. So now you get to see, oh hey look, Warzone gets to go ahead and do the special summoning here, because we have Misfa in the extra deck, which is probably going to be the game winner here. All right, and we also get Anva pulled out here as well. So now Anva is going to go ahead, rotate up. Now we go ahead and we get the Worm Winds here, which is the during your opponent's turn, you get to place a continuous spell you control on the bottom, target a face-up monster, and rotate it to 0. Hakva is going to go ahead, and we're going to grab Rivalry here. Oh boy. We're going to go ahead and see Varudras. Now, Stego is where this deck gets very, very fun, because you get to destroy a card you control and then do some dinosaur stuff. All right. Hey, look, we get to destroy. Where did all of these guys come from? That's really, really cool. This deck is so stupidly fun. Hey, look, Dracalia. Go ahead and rotate back R4 so we can go ahead and synchro. Hey, look, it's Velfido. Now we get to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and tribute this because this isn't once per turn. Hey, look, go ahead and we're going to make Drac Astro here. We are not... Oh, we are playing the Spell and Trap. Cool. So you just get to rotate Warzone into Volcano here, which now gives us another destruction if we want. But we're going to go ahead and Misc here for 4. Now we get to go down sub-Oviraptor combo to grab Ultimate Conductor just for the setup. Extend down here, rotate. All right. Go ahead and mill off there. And then we're going to go ahead and overlay into Grenosaurus Giga Cannon. When your dinosaur monster destroys an opponent's monster battle and sends the graveyard detached, ping your opponent for 1,000, then this gains 1,000. And if succeeds, summon card is destroyed. You target one card on the field and destroy it, and if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. This is actually hilarious that this card has any sort of like real playability here. All right, and we're going to see the pass on the droplets and the rivalry here. And we do have the Volcano. I see we top decked Harpy's Feather Duster here. We're going to go ahead and Feather Duster. We're going to go ahead and Varudras. You're going to see the Call by the Grave here. Taking care of that with the chain droplets. Well, you know, droplets are pretty good. You do see the Drac Meteor coming down here. We're going to go ahead and see the stack up here. The Drac Meteor going off. We'll go ahead, target for the rotation, and then we'll go ahead and get another one of these loaded up. Okay, well, I mean, now we're just kind of free to do what we want. Here comes Inazuna. We'll go ahead and mill down Lupus. Sure. All right, we'll go ahead and banish. All right, there's the Meteor. For the poke, we get to float back. Now it's full Orcus combo time. All right, well, here comes Grisu. Let's go ahead and get those mills up. Here comes the third Meteor. We had to, actually, that's 2 Meteors. Wow. We had to burn through so many Meteors. Actually, that is the third. That's crazy that this deck actually can dedicate its extra deck to that. Well, I mean, we get to bring back a body at least. Go ahead and mill off the wand. We get to see the Orcus come back here. There's a Galtea tuck back. All right, get the Crescendo. All right, well, we know we have a Crescendo. Ultimate Conductor, go raw. It's something. And then we get to go ahead and Melody here. The fact that this Melody gets to resolve with no response. Misfa rotate into Warzone. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here comes the Oviraptor. And there's the banish set up. Go ahead and special summon back. And we get the one from the deck too. That's disgusting. All right. Bring up the big guy. Get all 3 gates. And then tell our opponent to get good. There's no real way you can beat this. Get the shuffle back here. Go ahead and kick that off the field. Yeah, you can try to Joe Cool, but that's fine. You have the Ultimate Conductor. Down comes Orcus. We'll go ahead and see the bounce back. There's the wand to revive. We're going to go ahead and grab Babel. Here comes Ding. Spin that. And then here comes the Eye to grab the Crown. Special. We're going to see the SP to banish the Dino. Sure. We'll go ahead and rotate up. Ooh, we drew Magna Hut. That's pretty good. And we do see the concession there because you can't really beat that. That's pretty good. All right, game 3. So we drew the Scrap Recycler. All right. Well, I mean, Canine Stuff bridges into that combo. Pretty used to seeing that. Here comes Orcus doing its thing here. And we have no hand trap across the field. This is really sad because now Orcus just gets to play their game. All right, go ahead and build up the field. See the Crescendo return back. All right, go ahead and get the mills off here. Go ahead and here comes the Orcus. Go ahead, make the big guy. This is so good. We get the free token now too. Get the body. Here comes the Ding. Rotating to the IP and pass. Yeah, this is the pretty standard play. We'll go ahead, Ding back, take care of that. And then Jirac, take it. And unfortunately, that's all they wrote. You know, I'm really impressed with how Orcus handled this. I think this was actually a pretty fun matchup, all real things considered. But we really did try our best. Like, Jirac actually went through 3 Meteors, which is insane that they have the extra deck space for that. But please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.